That area felt like it could have been like the end of the game kind of area. So, oh hey, Varissa's theme's playing next. How goes it, everyone? Very whimsical. Also, I can go back to Varissa's in a sec. The end of this song feels like the walking up, like the hero climbing up the mountain after the sacrifices and the last battles and everything, climbing the mountaintop, gazing across the landscape that they just saved, still smoking, still on fire, a lot of work to be done, but the war has been won. And the hero climbs up to the peak of the mountain, plunges their sword into the dirt, like, all right, I no longer need you. We're in an era of peace. And then the credits begin to roll. It's this part. This part on. I'm gonna let this play while I figure out what resin I need. You know what I mean? Can you hear it? That's the end. That's the end of the movie soundtrack. That's and then the credits start rolling. It's so freaking cool. It's the someone in the comments described it as the "You Made It" soundtrack, because when that plays, as you like walk up to that first window and you overlook the entirety of inside the mountain. Oh my gosh, inside the volcano. It's crazy. It's such a grand, like, And then we got this. I love how oh no, Genshin's freezing. I love how this little, how our little goofball, bowl gets metal. Come on, Genshin. It's thinking about itself real quick. Come on. It's still frozen. Just give it a sec. It does this. They do this. Is your friend okay? They do this. Yes, I did win, Clarand 50-50 somehow. Somehow. So what does that mean for our pity on... Who's rerunning alongside Nicole, then? Somehow, when was our last loss, actually? Also, isn't special programming 9 hours? Didn't someone say that on the Discord? I'm gonna start avoiding the Discord, by the way. At the very least, I'm gonna start avoiding the Genshin channel. I'll probably still hang out like the Squirrel discussions and the Zenless and Enfield discussions a little bit, but I'm gonna be hard avoiding. What is going on with Genshin right now? There we go. Okay. It was legit frozen for that entire time. Friday evening. Okay. Asia, potentially. We have Prune, Lohan, and Nicole, one of which is likely a 4-star. Well, Prune is... I thought Prune was confirmed to be a 4-star. So then Nicole and Lohan... and Lohan is a... Is he thrown immediately into the standard pool? I think that might actually be, I do think I heard that on, or saw that in a thumbnail. I have to, like, every single day tell YouTube that I don't want to see certain things. Like, please don't show me that. Not interested. People speculate, but we don't know. Okay. So that's not a leak, it's speculation. It's like, well, we're due for a standard or whatever. Oh, the last standard to be thrown into the standard bin was, Mizuki, wasn't it? Here's a little treat for people who watch the beginning of stream and are here in the live stream. This soundtrack, I'm gonna make a Visit Natlan like stereotypical vacation commercial featuring this song and like, it's almost summer, so what better place to visit than Natlan? kind of thing. Taking some like footage from the trailers and from like the actual game itself, and that's a really fun one that I already have storyboarded a little bit. Mav like just reran though, didn't she? Oh no, actually. Oh, was the last time Mawika reran when I got her? Because she debuted and then reran once when I got her, which was on our 1-year anniversary. Regardless. To be completely transparent, I now, I've borderline accepted the fact that at least in the Luna patches, Sundrana is not coming back soon. Not coming back yet. She may and probably will in Snezhnaya if she does come back. But this was kind of the last, if Sen's 6.7, excuse me, is the last Nodcry patch. If it's Nicole and Lohen, and then last minute like the last Nodcry reruns, like rerun Columbina and like the last reruns for Nodcry characters before Snezhnaya drops, which is what I assume the back half of 6.6 will be, or the back half of 6.7 will be. Yeah, but it, like, because I was thinking about that too. Like, Inefa was the very last patch, and Emily was the very last patch. But Inefa and Emily were brand new introduced characters. Similar to the way that that Linnea was a brand new character, even though she wasn't introduced at the very last of the version. But Inefa was introduced at the last of the Natlan version because she was a brand new character who was going to be like introducing the next region. Emily was a brand new character, not introducing Natlan, but she was at the very end of the Fontaine arc as a new character. So if they do something like that, I don't know. I've honestly, like, I still do think that she'll be back. I think that it makes so much sense in the storytelling of how synthetic beings, like what synthetic beings are, and her own backup plans. The fact that Polonia survived pretty much completely unscathed. He was just knocked down and out of commission, but Polonia's body is still 1000% repairable. It really was like a minor damage that it sustained. That was the whole point, is that Polonia withheld, Polonia contained the real formula, which is why he needed to be extremely survivable. I do think that they'll bring her back. I just don't think it'll be in Nodcry. I think that they'll wait until Snezhnaya, which I can be okay with. But with that, as I said before, if she doesn't come back during Nodcry, I can also accept that she's gone. I can also I can accept that she is their maybe not Himiko in that kind of like it being that severe of a sacrifice to the game, but in the manner of just because this character is popular and it would make sense and be gratifying to bring them back or for them to survive, that's not the way that this world works. Because Genshin for a long time has needed those stakes. And I think if anyone is there, if anyone could be the one to bring those stakes, I think Sandrone's is a sacrifice that makes it worthy because it hits hard for me. It's not a simple sacrifice. Capitano, obviously, like, that was a hard one. But it makes sense because it closes his book. After 500 years of carrying those souls, he deserves a rest, whereas Sandrone had so much more to do, so much more to say. People to meet, people to talk to, Columbina to reunite with, more research to do, things that she wanted to, like, and that's what makes it such a powerful sacrifice, is because it's not a clean bookend. Because Capitano's was powerful because he went out on his terms and he brought those souls to peace and closed his own book as well as closing their books. Sandrone's is just as powerful, but it's tragic in a different way because there's so much undone. There's so much that she didn't get to do. So at this point, I don't know. If, unless they for some reason surprise us and like, oh, actually, like the latter half of 6.7 isn't gonna be reruns, it's gonna be her. I don't know if I see them doing that though, but I think it started out as a pure cope as well. I need to fight the Millennial Seahorse. I think it started out as pure cope as well. It was just like, well, if she doesn't come back, I guess that's okay. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, in some way, obviously I would love if they brought her back, and I would not be upset if they brought her back. But in a certain way, it would very mildly cheapen her sacrifice for me a little bit. We talked about that. Like, does that change the way that you view Nodcry's ending, or the end of the big, of the main part of the quest? Because Nodcry's still, ew. the end of the main part of the get back in minute circle, please. If they bring her back in that way, does that change your opinion on the end of the AQ? And I think it does, but I just don't care. I want Sandrone back so badly that I'm willing to accept, and I'm also willing to hold both opinions in my mind at the same time. That I think that bringing her back does kind of cheapen her sacrifice and cheapen the establishment of, hey, this world has stakes. This world has consequences, and when you go up against someone who's trying to grab the Trilune Authority, and moving forward, as we're going up against, maybe not going up against, but dealing with the Shades and the metaphysical fabric of Teyvat, there needs to be some establishment of, if you're going up against powers like that, not everyone's going to walk away from that cleanly. And every nation has been pretty good at doing that, whether it's Rukkhadevata's Fade, or Focalor's Sacrifice, or Capitano's Stasis. Every region's been pretty good at doing that. Sandrone's is the one that hit the most tragic for me, as evidenced by how hard my crash out was during that part of the AQ. But I can hold both opinions in my mind at the same time, where I do think that it kind of cheapens her sacrifice, but also I just don't care. I want her back. We talked about that. I didn't even check do I need another one for the time being? That of all the characters that would kind of make sense to sacrifice themselves or whatever, I do need another. Zhongli kind of makes sense. We've talked about Xiao, but during the Chasm quest, we kind of got a taste of that. And I think Xiao having a brush with death and then being saved by Zhongli, I think to me, that marks Xiao as safe. I think Hu Tao is also marked as safe because they danced on the line of her walking across the bridge into the next life. I think that marks her as safe moving forward. So Zhongli would make sense. The man has so many bodies stacked up from the Archon War. He's done some horrible, horrible things in the name of Liyue's founding and keeping it safe. He stamped out a lot of kingdoms to make that happen. And so, now here's something to ask you guys. If Zhongli is the sacrificial lamb for the end of the game in some way, is that a satisfying redemption arc for him in your mind? Does that atone for the thing? Because Havria and the goddess and the land, the people of Salt. That's one kingdom. That's one race. That's one people across multitudes that he steamrolled over. And at this point, he can look back in the past and say that was not good. Obviously, he doesn't regret ensuring Liyue's safety, but that's kind of what the entire I guess you're right that he didn't directly, I don't know, because you're right, the Havri was killed by her own people. And it wasn't even that he went to war directly with her. It's just when I think of like Raiden, Zhongli, and Venti, these are people who won the power of their element, and not all of the people who opposed them. The Archon War was bloody as hell. Yeah, pieced out of fear and self-preservation, and the way her people saw it. Man, that was a while ago at this point, that quest. When did we do that quest? Because that's an old quest for you guys, obviously. But when did we do that quest? That's been some time. What am I doing? Oh, character ascension. Oh, I just need more of those. I think with A and Makoto, it was that because still to this day, nobody regards the two sisters as having been sisters. To this day, as far as Inazuma is concerned, there has been one Raiden Shogun since the very beginning. And I think they used that to their advantage, where A could fight the battles and Makoto could rule politically. Where they were very symbiotic in the way that they ruled Inazuma. And I think the way that they earned, quote-unquote, the power of Electro, which Nicolette doesn't see it that way, obviously, fair. But the way that they took the power of Electro, I kind of view it the same way, that A was the one that went to war with the other gods who wanted to grab that gnosis or grab that authority, and Makoto was the figurehead who was the public goddess. That's always the way I read it. Obviously, we know that Venti had dealings with Shades and the Hexenzirkel at various points in the past. We also know that being one of three of the last remaining survivors of the Archon War, that there were some points at which he said, like the Hexenzirkel, where he said, what did he actually say? Let's just dance instead or something. That wouldn't work on everyone. So there are some gods who were after the title or the authority of Anemo that we know he's not as weak as he says, where in the interest of defending his people, he might have felled some bodies back in the day. And so does going to war to win stolen power that was already stolen from the dragons, and the Archons all know that it's stolen power, that it was thieved from the dragons. Does Zhongli taking the fall in the finale of the game, if that happens, does that in some way atone for doing that? For saying, oh, this power's stolen? Word. We've just been wandering around just talking and theorizing and stuff. Dekarabian's story is so... It's such an interesting form of tragedy because I think some of Venti's... Maybe this is a bit of an unfair way to read it, but I think sometimes some of the dialogue, intentionally so, I think paints Dekarabian as a pure tyrant who was just evil for the sake of evil. But he was just looking after his own people. He just did it in a way that bro, what are we doing? Freaking, oh my gosh. Ooh, something about something with a contract between him and the Tsaritsa. What have we Oh right, duh. I need to first. Okay, I do have resin. I need to first grab some. I'm so distractible right now. We are doing theater today. Just kind of a hangout at the same time. I now finally have one of the two. Is it just two of them, by the way? I now have one of the two. Yup, it's just Clarand and Linny. One of two local specialty finders, and both of them are limited 5s. I was like, oh, I'm in Fontaine and I'm seeing a hand on the... Oh! Oh! Oh, I can't heal her, cause she works off Bond of Life, right? Frick. Oh, does a healer not really make as much sense for Clarand then? In the same way that a healer doesn't really make sense for, fuck. In the same way that a healer doesn't make sense for, Arlecchino? Healers up her Bond of Life. Her skill heals when you tap dash through, correct? It's just the rate of healing. Because Shemesh has a pretty high rate of healing, right? Scoffy has a high rate of healing. Like, my go-to healer, it's not that Shepherd's is a go-to healer, but in the Varissa team, she's always keeping everyone pretty high in HP. You can add a healer. Her Bond of Life doesn't last long because she clears it. She clears it when she
into the shadows.
She builds it by normal attack, and then she clears it. Oh, she clears it with the lunge skill, correct? Because that cleared her Bond of Life. Makes the dash attack faster, but generally is not that impactful. I can still dodge in this state, right? Yeah, I can. It's a normal dodge as well. Because Varissa is a completely exposed DPS, which is rare for me, that I don't have that I don't have a shielder. But Eonsan and Chevreus provide plenty of heals to keep her safe. Hyper Bloom Chlorant, I guess that would work, yeah. Hyper button. Oh, damn it! I accidentally tapped the okay. With her skill, so once she clears her bond of life. Oh, once she clears her bond of life, period. I need to actually read the ability.
Wings of darkness. Stay back. Okay. Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Shoot on sight. Move it.
Normal attacks will be transferred into Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks, and the damage will be converted into electro cannot be overridden by infusions. She will be able to use charge attacks. During her unbuilt skill, she'll transform it into Impale the Knight, which is the lunge. The damage done is considered normal attack damage. Oh, so you do need to up her normal attack a bit. Oh, I thought I could just dump everything into her skill and then sprinkle a little burst on there too. Damage done, so that's the lunge. So it's not vital, but she will benefit from leveling her normal attack. When her bond of life is equal to or greater than 100% of her max HP, perform as a pistolet shot. When her bond of life is less than 100%, fire and pistolet will grant her bond of life with the amount gained based on her max HP. The shots she fires can pierce opponents, and damage dealt to opponents in their path is increased. The current percentage value of Chlorant's bond of life determines its effect. When a bond of life is 0, perform a normal lunging strike. When the bond of life value is less than 100% of her max HP, Chlorant is healed based on the bond of life value. When bond of life value is less than 100% of her max HP, so at low bond of life, then the AoE with lunging attack and damage will be increased. When the value, it's just gonna take me some time playing her and understanding it in practice, because Arlecchino's bond of life mechanic is super brain dead. It took me a while to understand it fully, but Arlecchino's bond of life is very, very basic. It's extremely simplistic, but it took me a bit to understand the difference between Blood Debt Directive, Blood Debt Due, when to waiting the 5 seconds. How, like, the ratio of her heal in her burst. It's not normal attack talent. It just means that it benefits from weapons or effects that increase normal attack damage. Okay. So E3 normal to E. E, 3 normal, then E to dash, repeat until the skill ends. Oh, Siege Queen also works off Bond of Life? Huh. Okay. Yeah, condensed. Because when I'd experimented with her off stream, I noticed that I guess I didn't realize it was 3, but I noticed the add bond of life, and then she slowly ticks up and then stops there. I guess I didn't realize that she stops at specifically 3. Then lunging will clear that.
Loaded.
Okay. And In which part of that rotation does she heal? When Bond of Life value is less than 100% of her max HP, she's healed based on the Bond of Life value. So I must have just been using the skill incorrectly when I was testing it just then. Can I do that outside of combat, or does it have to be in combat? I was trying to light Clarette on fire, I gotta be honest. So I could lower her HP a little bit and test it.
Leave it to me. Okay.
Odds revealed. Hands where I can see 'em. Ready.
Is her burst super necessary? Like, it looks badass. I like doing it just because of aura. But there are some bursts that are kind of DPS losses in the grand scheme of things. Oh, I don't think I actually needed to do that second ley line. Okay, how? Oh, that only costs 80. Gets you full bond life, so it helps heal. Okay, cool. Oh, I have 15,000. Hey, I got 890. I got 890 now. Sweet. Let's do some Mora. Oh, iframe dodge with burst. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that I can, with Chevreuse, I can skill... What is it? I can skill and then skill burst and then skill again. Not this. Which was it a con or was it actually a Oh, well, actually it wasn't a con, it was a passive, wasn't it? See, 4. Burst, then double skill. But can you skill and then burst and then skill again so you can get 3 out of it? And as long as there's overload reactions happening, can you technically get an overcharged ball for all 3 of those instances? Okay, just burst and double skill then, okay. Oh, these are Hydro Phantasms, I think.
Watch out! Story has only just... As you wish, main Fräulein.
You asked for it. Drop your weapons. Stop right there. Hunt them down.
I love that burst. It's so... Where does she go in co-op? If you're playing Clorand co-op, or if someone else is playing Clorand co-op, where does she go when she ults?
Justice will prevail. Drop your weapons.
I should wait until another overload reaction happens.
Time to testify.
Oh, everyone's dead. Oh, except for these guys. Because it's ranged, you can also just, if you want to keep someone at distance, you could just continue shooting at them. You don't have to lunge at them. If there's someone like a Fatui operative, you want to keep them at distance with overload overload explosions, you can just keep them at distance that way. Especially with like Durin's abilities. To the void, into the void. She just goes invisible. She disappears, but the flashing lines. Oh, the little zigzags that she does. She does that in one of her normal attacks as well. Yomp. Am I out of resin? Not really. We need more Mora. We're gonna do another one of those. Pretty good considering that she's at level 60. 64 by 152. This is the mannequins artifact set, by the way. It's the mannequins set of Gladiator plus Beto's Electro Goblet. And what a goblet this is. Look at it. She converts it. Yeah, she gets a lot of free crit. So you can put a. Oh, never mind. She has a rate circlet on her. It's because she's borrowing from. But I do have it sorted so that damage is first. Because a damage goblet has a base damage stat of like 61, whereas the circlet for rate is 31. So especially characters like who can hold Codex or Sky's Unveiling, where they get free crit rate from the artifact set. Oh, it's more of these guys? Let Night frick! Sound like that guy barked. Understandable. Will you guys leave me alone? Here, get him! Durn's personal damage is actually not bad at all. Like damage when it's just him doing things. I guess that is the point of a sub DPS, isn't it? That should be obvious. Ooh. Clan technically could use Marechaussee Hunter. Is it just whenever HP raises or lowers, or is there a ratio like Farina's Fanfare at the rate at which it lowers effects? It's not, right? It's just like when HP increases or decreases. Okay, cool. That was my last resin, yeah. Boop, boop. Oh, I haven't tested her with Arlay artifacts, because that's what I'm gonna put on her. Is Harmonic Whimsy. Is your off piece? Ooh, and your off piece is your goblet as well. Just like Clarence, just like Paul. You know what? Yeah, I'll put those back on the Grand Master. And then that will give Arlecchino, that will give Clorand a damage circlet as well. There was one, I think I might have dumpstered it, but there was one Harmonic Whimsy, I can't remember which one it was. It might have been a circlet, for, given my artifact luck. That's what I traded all of my artifact luck for wishing, for gacha luck. Because it was either a circlet, I don't think it was a sans, it was either a circlet or it was a goblet that I crafted, and when it popped out with a flat defense unactivated stat. I feel like that should be illegal. I was like, are you fucking... I think I did upgrade it, just because I was like, I spent the materials to craft this thing, but then it rolled poorly once, like, even, like, all the way down at level 12, it already had rolled into that flat defense, and I was like, alright, bye. That's going, goodbye. I was so pissed. What's this other whimsy here? That's attack and ER and 11 by 6. This is 9 by 15. That gives him more attack and ER. I see why I put this one on Arlecchino, because it gives him slightly less rate but a lot more damage, and Arlecchino doesn't really care about ER. Like, that's a 911 button. And speaking of buttons... Okay, that could put her at 1700 attack, and then 46 by 194. That's pretty tasty. This is also on a level 60 finale, and a level 63 Clarand. Hip.
Ad Astra. Thank you for That's complicated. In fact, you could say it's one of the simplest jobs there is. Defeat your opponent, as requested by the trial court. That's all there is to it. Perhaps that's why some people colloquially refer to me as an executioner.
I'll think about it.
Can we play banker? I'll think about it. What was that voice line? Was that friendship? Friendship! Guys, we're friends. Oh no, that was Ascension.
I feel like my eye.
Never mind.
A champion duelist's job is not that.
Oh, it was. Okay, I'm out of resin. I'm out of resonium. This sword even looks good on her. This had to have been like tailor-made for like the whole purpose of this was to be Clarand's free-to-play. Like everything about its passive just screams her kit. It's like would you consider the Mountain Bolt or the Footprint of the Rainbow to be pretty much Kachina's signature? Oh, you're on Footprint still, actually. I need to give that back to Yunjin. That puts you on the Moon Piercer. Here, have something a little better than a level 1 Moon Piercer.
Whoa!
Anything else we need to grab? Anything else we need to crab? No, the answer is no. Oh, do I have enough of those things? Do I have enough Lumatoires? Shut! If I wanted to final phase her, she would need 6 more. And I can't track Lumatoires, can I? Oh, I can, never mind. Never mind. I can. Footprint is Kachina's sig. We'll head over to the theater in not too long. We're just kind of hanging out. If anyone's missed it, I'm going to be out of town between the 6th and the 14th. Or between the 6th and the 13th. Morning of the 14th, we will do the special program watch party, and then I'll be gone from the afternoon of the 14th through the 16th again. I'll be out of state in both occasions. Oops. So I'll be avoiding the Discord, and there's no way there's a starfish up there. I need more of those. I want to R5 this thing. I just need more billets. Because this seems like one that really, really benefits from its refinements.
Watch out! Okay!
Odds revealed! Justice will prevail! Stop right there! Drop your weapons!
And it did. Oops. Durin is so angry at that piece of stone. still haven't done the training dummy. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why I have such a stick up my ass about doing that. It makes so much sense. It's such a great resource that the community has created. When you guys have used it, have you been surprised at your builds, positive or negative? Or has it been kind of like, okay, that's about what I expected? Oh, that's all the way down here. On the way to the forge. On the way to the forgery redo. So one of my favorite things is just hanging out, wandering, gathering resources, and just chatting with you guys, theorizing. Wasn't that long ago that we were theorizing about Nodcry acts. Wasn't that long ago I was theorizing about like Sumeru and Fontaine, because I wasn't caught up yet. Barely used it, have yet to use it. About as expected. Oh yeah, I need more of those. I need more of those for my Claran's weapon. I was pretty positive as well. Have we never gone through here? I thought that was a really good theory that Nuvi was Archon. Why does it seem like that water, like that bubble effect? Was that bubble effect always that good? Where are we? Oh. This is where there's still where is it? Is it further? Oh, it's over there. There's still energy components that are needed. I definitely felt like it was a fair theory. It seemed like it was pointing towards that really deeply, because when the thing that really latched me onto it was that I realized he doesn't have a vision, and I was like, oh well, obviously, Farina's a puppet, and I thought it was going to be that Farina's a like a political. Oh hey. Hello there. There is the Lumitoire. Don't you shoot your bullets at me. On the same level that I am right now? I remember you guys discussing some like crack theories from back in the day. That sounds so stupid. I remember you guys discussing some crack theories from back in the day from like the Inazuma or Sumeru days, where nothing was confirmed at all yet. Like you guys didn't know anything about the Hydro Archon. You guys didn't know where the Sumeru quest line was heading, and some wild theories that people had cooked up that were good theories, but sound ridiculous now because we know what actually happened. Do people think Kokomi is the Hydro Dragon? I honestly, like, understanding where the story was at that time and what lore you guys had to work off of, that's not an absurd theory. It's hilarious to think about it now, like, knowing what we do now. It's like, how could we ever think of that?
As you wish, Maiden.
Shoot on sight. Into the shadows.
Now she... Okay, yeah, that should have been obvious. She does not keep her infusion if you skill and then swap out of her. Because Arlecchino obviously keeps the infusion of her blood debt if you tab away from her. But if you skill with Clorinde and then move away from her, she doesn't keep that infusion. It resets her skill. Oh, I knocked out a Risley beetle over here. I remember seeing, I remember seeing a couple of fan arts and fan animations that came across my YouTube, about like Eldritch Horror Bina, and honestly, I think that would have been really cool. I do love the Bina that we got, but I think it also would have been really cool if they made her more of an elder being. But I love the cinnamon roll Bina that we got. I can imagine that pissed a lot of people off though. Because it's just another traveler, just another waifu for the collection, when it could have been someone that's very... Come on. Oh, hi there, another one of you.
Another rude. Watch out! Decay!
By royal decree. Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail.
Move it. Hunt them down.
The sound effects on Clorinde's burst as well. Damn. She zigzags through and then just a pop, 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 pop. She could get extreme. Yeah, we could still have the. It's like Mualani. Mualani has it in her to absolutely throw hands. She's the bright ball of sunshine, but when those assholes were shit talking Kachina, when she thought her best friend had just died. People say that about Yoimiya, that like who would win in a fight? Well, Yoimiya is a golden retriever and Mualani can throw hands. We've never seen Yoimiya in the place where she thought her best friend died and then was getting shit talked by two random assholes. I think Yoimiya would also be equally amped up.
Please appreciate it.
Decay!
This realm.
Oh, my fish! You absolute son of a bitch!
Stop right there.
Oh, what the hell, Genshin? I think that was my computer that just freaked out. Land so that I can thrust into you? What? That's kind of cool. Durin like jumped over her. Oh, okay, that one was on me. That one was on me, official. Oh my gosh, that was brutal. Clorinde bursts and a body just falls from the sky and flops lifelessly into the grass. Damn, cold. Oh, sorry. He's fine. That Paimon is the Traveler's Sword? Because in the OG cutscene, Asmodee swallowed it with the cubes. And from Iroh and Mythos, the Ring of Nibelung was cast in the ocean by Asmodee, and the Traveler is a parallel to Nibelung, and both are supposed to be stars. Okay, I can see where they got that from. I see the path. But what? I see the path. Like, I see where they're getting that from. I mean, what did happen with our sword? Now you're gonna see me being like, no, that actually, that's true. That's the theory. Squirrel does not hate Fischl. Squirrel's just foolish and clumsy. Look, she's at max health. She's at max HP. It's fine. I gotta be more picky and choosy. It's not even just a matter of dodging. It's a matter of a character that I know is a little bit squishy and picking and choosing when to pull them out onto the battlefield. Maybe wait until, like, if you see the operative charging up her little spin strike, maybe wait 1 second before you pull out the squishy little princess. Chevres can tank that. She's got a bunch of HP. Claran seems like she also is relatively good at tanking damage as well. There's no need to kill that thing. What were we doing? We were getting Lumatoise. All of the French viewers are just like, what the fuck did you pronounce that as? Lumatoise? Look, man, dumb Yankee's gonna dumb Yankee. I'm sorry. I know how I sound. I'm sorry. I do try, like, with the names in, like, Natlan and Sumeru. I do think I tried. I don't know. Native speakers are gonna be like, you did not try at all. Well, Connery almost just doxed my real name for a sec. Well, Connery, what are you a native speaker? I'm a native speaker of English, which is barely a language.
Stay back! Okay!
You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Stop right there!
Move it.
Damn, she plays fun! Listen to the sound after she zigzags through and then like that volley of like flintlock fire. Listen to the sound effect of her ult.
Time to testify.
Bro. Damn. They really cooked in Fontaine. Get it? Escoffier jokes. Traveler's voice lines about stored weapons. Oh yeah, because the disappearing weapons is canon, isn't it? About windmills. It was an old voice line, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Chi-Chi being a zombie. About Seely. What do you think Nicole's abilities are gonna be? About eyes?
Look into Paimon's eyes.
Something the matter?
Kaya said that people's eyes will betray them.
Oh, this is old VA. I was like, what the fuck?
If someone is telling the truth or not just by looking into their eyes.
Huh.
Paimon loves fisherman's toast.
That should be the truth. Well, that's also because you love everything that can be eaten.
People.
Speaking of looking into people's eyes, I remember one gaze that left a particularly deep impression on me.
Whose gaze was that?
The gaze of the
Ruined
gods.
Arts. Really made me want to poke its eye out.
Fuck. Damn, Ether, chill. Yeah, story and weapons right here.
Hey, do that again. You know, that thing.
Which one?
The one where you make your weapon disappear with a swish, and then whoosh, you make it appear behind your back again.
Oh, that? Haven't you seen that a ton already?
But Paimon hasn't figured out how you do it yet. Could you explain it?
Well, can you explain how you suddenly appear in front of me and then disappear just as suddenly?
The menu screen.
Well, Paimon seems to have always been able to do this, but Paimon doesn't know how.
Precisely. I believe that the art of putting my weapon away follows the same principle. Maybe it's this similarity that makes us such good friends?
Bro, where are you from? What are you? It does seem like the Paimon amnesia might be more amnesia and ignorance and not... There's definitely been times when Paimon does seem like she's being willfully, like, ridiculously ignorant. Something will be said by, like, an Archon or someone in plain English. They'll say it, like, they'll say it, like, word for word, very, like, okay, there's no way to misconstrue that. And Paimon will be like, Paimon doesn't get that. Anyway, and those instances are always, I don't understand, moving on. Like, she's diverting from us, like, wait, what's your opinion on that, Paimon? Like, she's trying to avoid that conversation. But there's other points where it seems like she genuinely doesn't have a fucking clue what's going on. So I wonder what... I wonder... This is going to reflect my ignorance of religious culture and history and stuff. But what kind of demon is Paimon? Is Paimon like a lesser demon or a more significant major one? Like, are we talking about Moloch or one most loyal to Lucifer? That's significant. Interesting. What did, obviously they were referring to, this conversation was about Asmodee, but what did, was it Easteroth that said maybe she switched sides, or maybe she's loyal? Because I think it was Renova that said she's loyal to her new master, and then was it Easteroth who followed that up with maybe she just switched sides? There seems to be an inseparable connection from day one until now. The theories have morphed and changed over time, but it seems like from the very start of the game to now, there's an inseparability between Paimon and Asmodee. The theory has evolved over time, but so if they had that association, then who is Paimon? The question of the ages.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel.
That just seems, I mean, it's blatantly stated that the Master's the Abyss Twin. It's not blatantly, like, in plain English, like, oh, by the way, it's your sister. What? Oh, this thing. I don't have Hydro. Paimon is Paimon. You're right about that. You know what? I only needed 6 more of those things. Yeah, I've got 119 now. I needed 105. Oh yeah, it's only 4 o'clock right now. Seems like we've been wandering around talking for a while. So Isis, and was it Isis and was it one of these mountains, or was it Isis and the mountain that's over at but Isis is pretty clearly visible from Snezhnaya. Mount Sus. Oh, it must have been this one, right? Excuse me. For no reason. Now I'm up here. Yeah, it must have been these two right here. Weird. In not too long, we have a date for it. Guys, we have a release date for
In my role as
Snezhnaya.
champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Where's Celestia? I have another, like, I don't want to call it a theory, but like, I reckon that they'll quietly update Celestia's model as we move into Snezhnaya as well, because they've updated it before, right? It was just a 2D sprite, which is so weird to think about. That I've only known it as this. So I wonder if maybe not necessarily Snezhnaya, but as we get closer to the end, they'll add an even more detailed Celestia model, because now that PS4 has been nixed from the program, I feel like they can do a lot more with models and stuff, not just shaders and textures and stuff. That too, but I feel like they can do more with distant models and the quality of the quality that a model can be when it's in the distance unrendered. That's always been a compliment that I give this game, is that because I think that the cartoonish art style really lends itself to how good it looks. Because obviously this mountain isn't, or an even better example is the opera over here. Obviously the opera is in the clear distance, so it's not fully rendered, but it's close enough to its fully rendered version because the fully rendered version is still very cartoonish. And so it looks close enough that it gives the impression of being pretty high detail. There are times when it is more glaring, like this part of the Court of Fontaine and this little awning over the Aquabus line right here. There are times where it's more glaring, but stuff that's in the far distance, like Issus, and stuff that's in the middle distance, like the statue and this building over here, it looks really damn good because it's so close to its fully rendered version, because the fully rendered version is still very cartoonish. It's always been a compliment that I give. Oh, I'm about to fall! Clan, that's great. That's great. Well, can you, yeah, sir? The blue lady. Where? You? Do you mean Salino? Nasha Town, near the bookstore. Ice lady. Watch her be pyro. When she releases a playable character. It's above here, isn't it? Is it above the Adventurers Guild, or is it, am I misremembering where it is? I know it's up. Or is it over there? It's above the Adventurers Guild, isn't it? We should shoot those bottles off, like Red Dead. Oh no, this is the... Oh, there it is. Oh! This lady, not Salino. Homie, you need some sun, my word. Ah! Is she a fae? Oh, we discussed that during the quest, didn't we? No. No, she absolutely does not. She could use a little surge. Freeze! She could use a little sun. Ooh, look at her shoes. I'm sure this isn't creepy at all. These look like primo gems.
Oh, never thought I'd meet a fae like this.
I'm not a fae. Never thought I'd meet a fae like this. And you are? Ah, hello. My name is Viliana Velesnovna Belozerskaya. Belozerskaya. I'm so sorry. I'm an adventurer from Novokitsograd. I haven't officially joined the Adventurers Guild, though. Traveling like this is the absolute most my mother can tolerate. If I took a step further and joined the guild, she'd practically melt with rage. Anyway, I'm trying to gather inspiration for my book, Night Murmurs from the Far Border, while traveling. It's a collection of stories about all kinds of fae friends. Oh, that was... tell me a little bit about the fae. How should I put this? Snezhnaya has such a massive diversity of fae that, despite being one of them... Okay, there we go. I still have to consult ancient books just to recognize certain names. Take Miss Linnea, for example. Before coming to Nodcry, I never dreamed of encountering a living augury bird in the flesh. I'm so lucky. So, I'm planning to spend a few more days here. Who knows? I might even run into some other fae friends. Fae friends! You're a Snegorochka. Snegorochka. Huh? Judging by your expression, you haven't been to Snezhnaya yet, have you? You're right. Compared to augury birds like Miss Linnea, whom you'd only ever read about in books, we Snezgorochka are among the most numerous fae out there. It's just that, as you can probably guess, our kind generally loathe the heat. So we seldom leave the northern snowfields. For my mother, a titled lord honored by Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, letting me travel solo like this is an incredible concession. Meeting you is truly a privilege made possible by her rare leniency. My distant aunt, on the other hand, the Grand Duchess Pavlina of the House of Hesperides, has completely sealed off her territory, refusing to let a single one of her subjects venture out into the world. Though, I suppose she has her reasons. Anyway, once you visit our beautiful nation, you won't be surprised by Snegorochka anymore. No more. You won't be surprised by our kind no more. I tell you what. I think that's what all of the fae are gonna sound like.
All the new books that have come out lately.
I feel like some of the fae are gonna be hostile. I'm gonna be hostile to every fucking Jack Frost that I see, but that's a different story. Theater, not Stygian. Theater. Theater. Oh, by the way. Okay, please follow me. Where the hell is she? Granny GF reading filth out in public. I also got that one. Damn. I have Shenhe's, Yenfei's. Both of theirs are very cute. look at them. Farina's. Oh, I forgot about that one. Beto has one, and it's this one. This one is so funny. That's now 3 characters who have a reading one of these fucking the absolute dork that is the Prinzessin. This fucking Aura Farmer. Aura Farmer. Obviously. Both of these poses look so fucking good in her Fontaine outfit. This one, which is just hilarious. Catching. I feel like this is at the very end of one of her. This is a recovery animation, or very similar to a recovery animation at one of her abilities or something. This one. I feel like Mona is an underrated waifu in 2026. I feel like she was really strong in like when the game released. I still regard her very highly in every aspect of her. Design, abilities, lore, animations, the other tier list that we don't talk about. This one's cute. Also, Linny has another one that works so well with it. Oh, imagine having both of them in co-op and that'd be so cool. Another just Aura Farm. Just standing there like that. Yet another. Kazuha being an awesome face. This cutie. Our first waifu. I don't even want to say waifu though, just like our first friend in Tevat. The first person, and still I think the only person to put up missing person posters. I guess we're not asking people to put up missing person posters anymore, but that one. Cute little Yoimiya. Another underrated, another waifu that I feel like has kind of had her day in the community at large, but I still regard highly. Same with Raiden as well, actually. I don't have that one, but Shinobu has a cute one. All right, let's do theater. I always feel very inept at theater because I'm always stressing out about saving characters for the latter parts of it and not knowing good Dia's part of the I don't know what the bell. I guess it's the only HP Claymore. The fucking trial. Dia gets a bell. Not even her. Don't some of the 5-stars get their signature? No, they don't, do they? They don't give a 5-star weapon to any of the flute. you know what? Your Yenfei actually, their Yenfei actually might be pretty good. Am I gonna need? Wait, I won't need Varissa for this, will I? I probably. Ooh, I also have a C6 Yenfei, that's also true. I probably am not gonna pull out, I'm probably not gonna pull out, I'm probably not going to grab my, that sounds even worse, Yoimiya. That sounds even worse. I'm probably not going to be using my Yoimiya in the theater. And so I'll grab Yoimiya's artifacts and Varissa's weapon. Stop. You heard nothing. We're moving on, right? I don't. What are you guys talking about? That's crazy. I don't. Oh, Risley has it. Here, trade that with Varissa and then give that just demoted Risley. Here, Risley, take the level 40. Yeah, I'll use mine. My C6 Tank Fei. Am I gonna need, let's see, Kinky Samurai, Lava Dragon Statue, and oh, I haven't fought that thing a lot. It needs Lunar. This one needs Pyro. Kinky Samurai is just Kinky Samurai. Do I need to use Varka? Okay, if Lunar, I'll definitely try to grab. Okay, I don't have access to Inefa. This thing can abide by Bloom, can't it? By Lunar Bloom, right? Yeah, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in its kit that specifically is a counter to Lunar Bloom. Cool. So then those two besties, quote unquote besties. Mawika, maybe for this thing. And then I'll actually give Mawika some shit. Is Navia available? Navia's not available here. Okay, so I'll give that. And then she can grab Varissa's artifacts as well, actually. That was Travelers. Fuck. Do. And then, okay, that is the off piece. Oh, boop. And boop. So it's Noblesse that she has when I switch between them. Where's the Noblesse? Just to make it easier for the next time that I have to do that. And then where's Varissa? She's not going to be able to be selected here right now, is she? I'll remember. Arle. I have a lot more spots I can use. Ben, Xingqiu, Durin, and then I need 4 more. I don't really have a whole lot of Electros here. Oh, Electro actually isn't even required here. It wants these 3 elements. I'll throw... yeah. I don't know who I'm going to be using and where. Maybe throw Ino in there so that I have some more hydro for Bina, just in case, depending on where I'm using that team. Oh, I can invite someone. What is, oh my gosh, she has Chiori's weapon on her level 90 C2 Albedo. This is, Larua. Oh, I could borrow it, Zibai. A level 90 on, the Sig. Let's see, what am I missing right now? I'm still kind of balanced. I just don't know what team is going to be losing out on an element, or whatever. I don't think I have enough Lunar to supply to a Nefer team and a Zibai team. I have a lot of friends, gamers. Oakley in her garb. I know you meant Mighty by Shilonen's wig? What do you think? Should I borrow a Zibai? Holy fucking Soth, bro. A stack of level 100 C6s. Jobster borrowed a horse. Her name's pronounced more like Larva. Oh, Larua, not Larua. Larua! Please refer to my, previous comments about me being a Yank from earlier. I could also borrow someone else's Mawika as well, instead of borrowing a Zibai, because you can only invite one. But then I think my Mawika on Serpent Spine with Vertus's artifacts still will be okay enough. Let's see. The bosses that I'm needing are, okay, Lunar, I kind of have that covered with Nefer. So that'll be Nefer, Lauma, Bina, and maybe Ino? The dragon needs Pyro, and it also benefits from, does it benefit from Night Soul as well, or does it not necessarily need Night Soul? But that one would be Mawika and who? Could I burn with Kanich? Use Mawika as off-field? But you don't have anyone to do Lunar reaction to us, so grab a horse. I'll grab a horse. Yeah, I'll grab that one. I don't have anyone. There's nobody who has a horse with constellations, is there? Does anyone of my friends have a horse with constellations? 3. Oh, also with the Ernie, I might be grabbing your horse real quick. Soth do? You're up here. Yours isn't showing. Oh, you got the Nuvi drip as well. I'll grab that C3 from Ernie. We'll give this a try. It's our first time trying hard. That's what she said. Okay, I'll grab Arlecchino for right now. Kinky Samurai is the first one on the list.
An insurmountable problem, I presume?
We'll double up on vape for right now. Releases hydro. Let's do that. I could just go again for vaporize because that's affecting these dudes. Yeah. Okay, this is just yeah. Oh, you think get the first buff for all reactions? Probably would have been smarter. Okay, this is just Ruin Bros. This team comp doesn't make a lot of sense. I'll throw you in there to use one of you. It's always the balance of using which characters where. That's what I fail on. Yes, 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 a how. There we go.
Target acquired.
Not too bad. I'll grab Sincho here.
Chivalry will never die.
Because I will need... Oh, did I need a Sincho? I thought I was gonna need... Ah, whatever. What's the difference between these two? Anyways. Oh, Hydra have an advantage here, so I guess Sincho would be... Okay, it's these dudes. I'll just use. I can just use both of him in one go, I guess. I hate using both turns of more than one character, but sometimes that just kind of happens. No one else here really makes sense. I can save Dia for Kinich if I need Kinich again.
Let me read you a verse. West wind, carry me.
Flesh wind carry me is what it sounded like he said. Like, what's a flesh wind? Ah, he got hit while he was in the middle of that. Flesh wind, carry me. What? Nothing, nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, I know. I might want Bennett earlier than I will want Ino. I'm thinking about Lunar for the lunar horse thing at the end. Who does that affect? That would only affect Kinich. There's only one more round for him. And Kenki is next. Who do I have right now? I do have a lot of pyros. Who do I have currently in my cast, and who am I gonna need for, like, who am I thinking for my DPS for Kenki? I'll probably use one of Arlecchino's for Kenki. I want to save Bennett for the dragon, I think, for the dragon statue. But who else am I gonna put? Who else would I put with Arlecchino? Furina's probably more immediately helpful. I know, although to use, I could use Ino with Arlecchino just to splash Hydro on people. Because Furina would be helpful, but then she doesn't work with Arlecchino. I'm gonna grab Furina here because I'm gonna try to save any Nodcry characters for the later stuff.
Witness my magnificence!
Okay, Arlecchino and who else? Off-field Mawika, maybe. This would be... Kenki moves a ton. It'd be helpful to have stuff that sticks with me. Dia and Xingqiu. Xingqiu would be there for damage reduction. Dia would also be a little bit of damage reduction as well. Oh, Kenki's immune phases. I legitimately have not fought that boss more than like once or twice. I fought him in the Abyss recently. He was in the Abyss recently, right? Before that, hadn't fought him since I built Kazuha like a year plus ago. I'll just slide a burst across the... I need to start another round of Bond of Life. Oh, I missed!
Rain outlines your face. Body and mind, witness the power of Guwa.
It's a good thing Arlecchino's so strong because I was fumbling with that. It was only because Arlecchino could hit so hard. Otherwise, I would definitely not have made that within 75 seconds. Durin. The next boss is the dragon. So I'll grab Durin for that. Bloom. Yeah, let's grab that right now while we're able to. And I can grab a Dendro Companion as well. Battle Defense. Yeah. Grab Nefer while I can right now.
Afterwards.
That's what someone said. These guys, I hate. Okay, at least they're not at least they're Axe Mida churls. The churls that I hate are the ones with the shields when they just like steamroll through and they'll go on the other side of the arena. I'm like, get back here! chasing you all across this damn place. I do love the theater. I think that I think I perform pretty poorly at theater, but I really like it. I really like the theater because it makes me think. I'm constantly having to like think about like strategizing who I'm saving for later rounds, who to use right now, and I like that. I could bring Yenfei for this. Because for the dragon, I'm probably either using Mawika. I'm probably just going to use Arlecchino as the on-field and then Mawika for... I should put Mawika on Cinder City, shouldn't I? And then had someone else... And then... I don't know. I'll probably use Yenfei here. It'd be cool if I had thought to brought someone who has a taunt. But I don't think any of the... oh, you think Ayato can be used for the rest? Fair enough. Yeah. Was Mona in there? I can't remember. Oh, and Tainari. Not a taunt, but he makes the field of weed. Who else? With him? Maybe Farina, actually. Maybe Ben. I'll remember trying to remember to save one Ben for the dragon statue because the statue doesn't move. Do you think maybe save? Maybe save Farina. Who else am I putting in here then? I could use one of Durin. Will I need 2 more Farinas? Cause what, for Lunar, but my plan with Lunar was gonna be Nefer, Lauma, Bina, and Aino. Probably use one Durin. Bennett won't be useful for the Lunar boss. He might be useful for another stage. Actually, he won't be really useful here because I'm gonna try to keep people away from one location. I'm gonna use Farina here, but then who else am I using? But it doesn't really work here. Everyone, nothing is gonna stay in one place. In which case, Ayato was kind of just there, but that might be kind of okay. It'll give resonance for Farina. Let's give that a try.
Kamisato Arc. Suyu.
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence!
Turning point.
Time to shine! Strike a pose!
The depths back.
Ow!
Motion to boost!
Hey! No dead deers.
Breath of the flame!
What do you think this is? Think you could just kill deers over here? I'm gonna switch stands so that Farina can heal. and get a couple more, a couple of fanfare while that's out. Oops, accidentally used that before, used his burst before I skilled. Okay, there we go. That wasn't bad at all. Man, they really just dogpile onto it. Hardly any of them ran for me. Alright, T-Bye. Yeah, T-Bye. Burning's not gonna be helpful right now. I'm gonna refresh. Hydro Companion. Grab my Bina while I can.
Will we be gone long?
Will we be long gone? Oh, I only have 35. Okay, these dudes, who do I have, for against these dudes? I have a lot of Pyros, but they're all on their last turn. I have one battle here, then the dragon, then another standard battle, and then the this dude. Bye then. Bye and who do I have to support Bye? My Pyros are all on their last legs. I want Bennett for the I was thinking Farina too. It seems kind of weird, but that's what I was thinking. That seems super weird, knowing I'm going up against Hydro Phantasms and I'm putting 2 Hydros in there. But I want another Lunar for Zibai. I think I never this instead of, I can do that. I don't have my Lauma, no, okay. I have a different deer. Oh, Dubai and Nefer? Who is the DPS in that team then? And then I'll still have another charge on Benny. Both. Oh, I can just switch in between? Both, and Zibai can, mostly Zibai, but both. Okay. Let me try that. I haven't, let's see. Skill, wait for that, I haven't played Zibai. Skill, wait for that bar to charge up before you make the horse run. Those guys aren't gonna do anything except suck HP, so...
Everybody stand back! The deception ends here. Can I the truth? It all falls into place. The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, brilliant!
I'm wasting time right now. That was sloppy, but we did it. I think that just goes to show how strong Ernie's Zibai is. That was Ernie, right? Because that was sloppy as fuck. But I think it just goes to show how strong their Zibai was. Okay, Lava Dragon, which Lava Dragon wants Pyro in order to quell its state, but and you don't want Hydro for that, do you? Nahida for burn? Okay. Then I'll grab that then, in that case. Especially if that's what we're, yeah. Wildfire, AoE Pyro, or, Combustion Core dealing Dendro. I'm at 5. Okay, probably them, right? And then, do you think, Kanich for burning? I should have put Mawika in, or I also have a Radish now. Would you put Bennett or Durin in here? Probably Bennett. Because this thing stays in one place. And Durin's stuff follows you around, which might be handy depending on what the next battle is. Durin will also be more regular pyro, right? Alright. I should have put Mawika into off-field mode. Okay, looking pretty good.
Locked on.
43 seconds for Star. Yes, how we know.
Stay back. Story has only.
Take yourselves at home. Everyone hold it.
Target acquired.
Target acquired. 20 seconds.
For the Lord of the Night.
Oh, come on. 9 seconds.
Story has only just.
Commit to memory.
I got it cornered.
Oh, I wasn't confident on that. I was like, ah, shit. When I saw 9 seconds. All right. Do we still think that, now this is assuming I'll be able to grab my Lauma, between here and there, but are we still thinking, for the last fight, Nefer, Lauma, Bina, Aino? Or should I grab, Yelan for that? Assuming I can pick up a, my Lauma, around here. I might grab Yelan for the... I would grab Yelan, just grab Aino. Because I'm already going to have Lunar people for... I'm already going to have a Lunar between Nefer and Bina, and assuming Lauma. So I'm getting 2 Ainos and 1 Yelan. I would more be likely to grab Yelan for passive raw hydro damage, But, the 2 users of Bina and Ino used to buy a Nefer in one each. I'm gonna grab Yelon because of more raw damage, and I'm already gonna have 2 Lunars already just with Bina and Lauma. We'll see if that bites me in the ass. Bloom, because that's what we're centering everything around right now. That's what the last thing is gonna be. Is gonna be Bloom. Always create an additional Dendro Core when Bloom and Lunar Bloom are triggered. Lingering Seed around the active character, consumer touching opponent. Always create an additional Dendro Core. That's kind of cool. And I barely don't have enough for that. And a Herald. Hydro Mage and a Hydro Herald. Oh, this is the wolf that needs Animo. It's gonna have to be this then. There's also Elite Assault, which needs Night Soul or a shit ton of Elemental. I'm doing the Hydro Bros. Where the fuck are we? And listen to the music. If I've been here before, I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was just focused on the battle. Oh, what leitmotif is this? That's a very specific, weird. Suppose that's just the Abyss and theater theme song, isn't it? Okay, am I still thinking Arlecchino for this? And then I only have 1 charge left on Llama on Nefer. I'm not using that. It's Hydro Bros. Who's my 4th character gonna be? I mean, Z-Bot kind of makes sense. Yanfei as a throwaway. Oh, Yanfei will provide a shield, her C4. Oh shit, I actually held on. I did not mean to redeem that that blood debt. Whoops. He didn't have anything on him. There. I need to start another round of Bond of Life. Okay, now I can redeem that. 21 seconds. The Temple of Wisdom, indeed. I wasn't paying attention to time. How close were we? Oh, 51 seconds. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. I can still grab her.
Do not be afraid.
Hell yeah.
For I am with you.
And Bloom. Oh, that might have already been. Bloom might have already been maxed out. This is crazy, bro. The split down the center into the void. The soft edge as well. Not digital, not firmament-like, not cube-like. This just straight up looks like Jupiter. All it's missing is the red storm. This is a planet with greenery and water on it. Or a moon, rather. This looks like Neptune. This looks like Uranus. Uranus. It's Uranus. Come on. It's Uranus. Being the one that spins on its side. That almost looks like Saturn, but the rings aren't quite wide enough. Cool. Because I was thinking like analog, like it obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but it's like Jupiter, Earth, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn. In my what, Reich? Alright, gamers. Learn how to dodge. No shielder here. No healer either.
With one heart, we pray. The mystery unravels. Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what you're made of. No more lies. It all adds up.
Surge. 3 moons converge. Look, the rainbow!
For the everlasting forest, lush as the seek within. No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
A new moon rises. Rush attack!
Receive my... The deception ends here. By the frost moon of old. It all adds up.
Shit, 10 seconds.
Branch into song.
3 moons converge.
Oh, I was so close. I can do that better.
With one heart, we pray. The mystery unravels. No more lies.
In the words of several people in this fan base, it's hard. Holy shit. Oh. First ever. Highest damage dealt with Zibai at 490. Also, that's a low damage for a Zibai as well. Like Zibai in like an actual team, not a cobbled together theater team. Durin knocked out 6 people. Nefer took 21,000 damage. Who was healing her? How was she taking 21,000 damage and not dying? Oh. These dudes did it the fastest. Thank you, Ernie, for your horse. Whew. And thank you all for your advice on who to use and when. Audience is already looking forward to the next one. Holy shit. 7 minutes, 3 seconds. Current record, Act 8. Oh. Oh yeah, without lunar characters, that last boss, fuck, dude. That's the thing with a lot of the recent shill characters. Not even just the lunar characters, but there are some lunar bosses, but there are some Night Soul bosses that would be a pain in the ass as well. If you didn't have someone who either had Night Soul or had a shit ton of elemental application. Like, what boss is it in Natlan? This thing over here, it's doable with, Amber Burst plus Shinobu Burst, but you have to give them a ton of ER to have that burst back the next time that it goes into that state. Oh. 620. And 15 of these big boys! And 3 medals. Oh, and 300 additional ones as well. Damn. Oh, it's you that's always oinking at me. I'll look at Thespian tricks in just a sec. Bina first, actually.
Is it time to rest already? Very well. This is all very novel. Both this stage and the foes we face. And I was hoping we could play a while longer. This isn't a game? Huh. What is it then?
She's self-aware. What do you mean we're not in a video game?
I just had a look at that thingy over there. A mysterious device that can play music, huh? It's so cool! Just one look and I could tell. It has a totally different structure from the machines I've seen. Okay, that's it, buddy. I'm so gonna take you apart. Just gotta find my wrench first. Oh, where in the crumcockies did I put that thing?
Did she just use a dessert as a swear word? What the cookies? Holy brownies! Grace to literally any robot that we... Grace to Chingy or Billy.
Okay, that's pick you apart.
Yeah, Bina points out the ceiling. She's like, have you looked up?
I asked Wolfie some questions about this place. He seemed very happy to answer them.
Did he go, arf? Because I'm going, arf.
It's a little embarrassing to say, but I thought I could only talk to him because of my ability to communicate with animals.
Oh.
It seems that there are still many things I need to learn about in this world.
Arf. Oh, right, I can't sit on the couch and talk to them at the same time.
As long as we have enough strength on our side, I doubt we'll run into anything that even warrants the word challenge.
Never.
But I suppose for those with energy to burn, rushing into battle unprepared is its own kind of thrill. Personally, I'm all about preparation. Silently and swiftly crushing all who stand in my way. And in the end, walking away with the exact outcome I want.
Damn, Nefer, that was cold. Alright. Boop. I'd like to learn... I shouldn't make that joke. I'd like to learn some thespian tricks. Yeah, that, obviously. Oh, holy! Okay, that's in hot contention. Oh, that's cool. Kill. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man, that's real cool. Like, oh my gosh. That's not what I meant to say. I can't raise the camera or anything. It just forces me to zoom in like that. Oh, that's also cute. Cute dog. I don't own a Kokomi. I read that as derp contemplation. Bro, look at her hair and her ears. I saw in my local card store what I'm 99% sure was a card sleeve with an AI-generated Yaimiko on it. I looked at it and I was like, that just looks off enough that I am like 99% sure that that's AI-generated. And it kind of pissed me off. I don't even play Magic, and it's my local nerd store. Probably Varissa. I'll use one for Varissa. Also, Hu Tao, please come back to, maybe not Banner. I don't think that you're gonna come back to Banner anytime soon, but, rerun the, Chronicle again, real quick. I'll get Shinobu's and Varissa's. Hell yeah. All right, everyone. Great stream today. Holy shit. Visionary mode? Pardon? Hey, CP. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, what is this alternate Kenki? Oh, it's the triple Kenki to end it? Three-piece Kenki. The triple Kenki in the Abyss is the one that I remember on one of the Arlecchino damage, like C6 Arlecchino damage showcases. I remember it was Arlecchino, Charlotte, and I can't remember who else. Probably Bennett, Arlecchino, Charlotte, and someone else. Maybe Kazuha. That team would kind of make sense. But I remember C6 Arlecchino's burst is insane. It hit for like 6 million damage and borderline one shot. All three, not one shot, but they didn't have a whole lot of health ticked down, and she triple killed them. One burst and all three of them went down. They obviously weren't max health to begin with, but I think that's what that team comp was. I think it was Kazuha burst, Bennett burst, Charlotte burst, Arlecchino burst, and just boom! Because C6 Arlecchino's ult is absolutely insane. The huge one is Arle's C2, where you no longer have to wait for your blood debt to become blood debt due. Okay, and Arle has is sharing artifacts with Clorand. Domains. Oh, I got another key. Believe that will... Holy primo gems. Believe that will do us for right now. I am going to be on a hiatus while I travel out of state for a good week. I'll be returning to do, I'll be returning on the 14th, and the 14th in the morning Pacific time. You guys know when we usually do our, square-a-thons early in the morning Pacific time? I don't know what that is, like 8 a.m. Pacific time. It'll probably be something like that. It may even be 7 a.m. I don't know. But I'll have like a morning and part of the afternoon in between getting some sleep after jet lag, after arriving back from being out of state and then taking off again to also go out of state one more time. So in between my week and a half hiatus, in the middle of that, I will come back and we'll watch the special program together. So I have 3 videos that I'm very proud of. Well, 2 of them that I'm very proud of. One of them is just kind of a clip assortment. But I have 3 videos that'll be uploaded, and will go live at various parts during that. So there'll be an upload every other day while I'm gone on the YouTube. So stay tuned to that. So it won't be a week and a half of content hole, which I'm very proud I was able to crush through those edits. So thanks again. Love you a lot. Cannot believe we just crushed through that. There were only a couple times where I was like, I don't know if we can make this. And you guys were there to help me along. And I appreciate it. Thanks again. Appreciate you a lot. Love you bunches. Be good to each other. Drink water. I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.